crisis creates opportunities. One man's problem is always another man's opportunity. I came to realize that many times when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. Ignorance is not a demon. You can't cast it out. The major problem we have is our mindset. And that poverty mindset, prayer cannot deal with it. The super will remain super without the natural. The natural will remain natural without the super. It's a combination of the super plus the natural that produces the supernatural. I've stopped doing land matter. I've just decided to go and face, mentoring other people, let them do it. And in May, I said, okay, let me just sell maybe 54 plots. And then people bombarded us from all over the world. They say, we have been waiting that we will not buy land from anybody, it's only you.
Thanks for staying with us. Join us on the show is the best-selling author, relationship finance, and leadership coach, Harvard Business School alumni, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. He'll be speaking about his entrepreneurship academy coming up. Welcome to the show, sir. And you're also a friend of theirs. We need to add that to your friend of your view.
You should just bring me here as a host at least once in a month, and then you pay me in dollars.
And when he came in, he told me, welcome to our show.
I'm telling you. How have you been, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel?
It's been a busy year. It's been busy. We had 2 global tours this year because of the book that was released in January, How to Create Wealth as a Career Person. It's been a phenomenal year.
So when we see you end of the year like this, we always wonder, okay, what are the plans? Because obviously it's because of something you're coming up for the year, for next year. So what are the initial plans, especially when you're your School of Money?
Well, the year has been a sweet and sour year. And like we always said over and over again, crisis creates opportunities. One man's problem is always another man's opportunity. If somebody does not die, there will be no coffin to be sold. How will coffin seller pay school fees and take care of his own family? That's just the way the world is programmed. So for many years, I stopped doing free things simply because I came to realize that many times when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. People always think that when something is free, it's cheap. It's not cheap. It's because somebody else is making sacrifice to make it available to you. But immediately after COVID, we realized that, look, let's go back to helping people, because with COVID, I just saw that people don't really know a lot. A lot of people are still in a low level of financial intelligence. So we started doing that. So every year we start out with the free Global School of Money Summit. And it's an opportunity for people all over the world, whether you're coming physically or you're coming, joining us virtually, to be able to come and learn. Because we're very religious in this part of the world. So we start the year with fasting and prayer. But you see, ignorance is not a demon. You can't cast it out. The major problem we have is our mindset. And that poverty mindset, prayer cannot deal with it. That's why when God brought them out of Egypt, it delivered them from Pharaoh in one day. But it took God 40 years to deliver Egypt from them.
Let me pause you for a second. I'll let ladies jump in for a second. But I have to ask a follow-up question to that, because as Christians, we believe something. That the spiritual controls the physical. So we believe that when we pray in the spirit and we get our victory in the spirit, then it will mature. So I don't need to be going looking for a job or trying to look for a contract, because if I conquer the demon in the spirit and I'm able to get him to release the shackles, I know that when I'm in physical, things will work. Blessings will open for me. So that's the strategy a lot of people use.
That's a theological error. And that's why a lot of prayer warriors are poor and a lot of Christians are poor. Because every time you talk about supernatural, many times you are not incorrect, but you are incomplete. Because the super will remain super without the natural. The natural will remain natural without the super. It's a combination of the super plus the natural that produces the supernatural. So a prophet can tell you will have twins next year, and then you are not having intimacy with your spouse. It will never happen. I can't prophesy you to become a doctor. I can't lay hands on you to become a lawyer. It's not going to happen. So there is always a physical component. So as we are praying and trusting God for a better year, if you know better, you will do better. And that's why we have this. So on Friday, the 3rd of January, while the holiday is going on, come learn. It's absolutely free from 9 a.m. all the way to 3 p.m. We're going to spend like 4 hours just teaching you different things. There's going to be a workshop session for us to really deal with some real issues, looking at real life experiences of people that have made money and lost money. And you ask yourself, how come this man was rich and now he's poor? And so that you will look at that case study. I'm going to share with us on bridging the gap. There is a difference between the rich and the poor. What are the differences, and how can we bridge the gap between this rich and poor dichotomy? And then we're going to have opportunity to ask any question and then I will answer you. So that's the first meeting that we have.
Second. Let me let this.
So, Dr. Olumide, you have been doing this for quite a bit, and I would just like to know if you have like data to show like success rate. In what way do you think this summit has helped improve people's lives financially? And if it hasn't done so much, what do you think these challenges are stopping Nigerians?
Actually, we do have data. And in the last, we started putting data together in 2015, I believe. 2015, that should be like, is it 9 years ago?
About.
Or more than 9 years ago?
No, about, yes, 9 years ago.
Yes. So right now, between 2015 and now, within our network, we have raised over 600 millionaires and 14 billionaires.
Okay.
Within the last 9 years. So we have data, and that's within Nigeria. So we have people in the UK, so in the UK, in the US, so we have all those data because those are things that we use to help people. We do consulting for countries. So I consult for government agencies, different countries call me in to help them, different captains of industry and different organizations. And those are things they need. Yeah. So we have all those there to show them with data, name, phone number, go and confirm that this happened through this. And so because they need to pay us and we need to show them that we qualify for the money.
When they hear this,
that we qualify for the money we are asking them to pay. Yeah. So that's the first meeting. Yes. Now the second one is a week-long event, and that's from Monday the 20th of January to Saturday the 25th. One of the things I've said over and over again is that there are a lot of people that are in business today. They are very honest, very hardworking, very passionate, very sincere, but sincerely wrong. Because if you're going to succeed in business, you need more than technical skill. You need business skills. So there are a lot of people that are very amazing cooks, and they think that because they are very good at cooking, they're going to open a restaurant or a canteen, and then it goes bankrupt. And they are wondering, they say it's village people. No, it's not. You're an amazing fashion designer, but you don't understand the business side. So the business side of business, how do I get customers? How do I price my goods? How do I employ staff? How do I manage my staff? What are the legal things I have to, what are the statutory obligations I have to take care of? How do I keep my books? And all these things are things that people don't know. So they just sincerely say, oh, and sometimes you are losing money, you think you are making money. You went to buy something for 10,000, you are selling for 20,000. And you did not realize that what you are buying for 10,000 and selling for 20,000, you are supposed to be selling for 40,000. But in your mind, you thought you are making 100% profit. You have forgotten there is rent to pay, there is tax, you have forgotten there is staff, you have forgotten there is storage costs, you have forgotten all the other factors. And that's about, so for 1 week, we're training people. Now, that would have been done free also. But because it's a 1 week program where we're going to feed people, we need to know exactly those that are coming. So instead of charging them the full price of 300,000, we say just pay 30,000. So that we know you are serious, because the food we will feed you for 5 days is more than that, but we need to know you are coming so that we're not going to prepare for 10 people, 100 people will show up. So that is the second meeting that we have. Yeah, so it's Monday the 20th and it ends on Saturday. The reason why we end on Saturday is because we work with a lot of agencies. So we work with the Lagos State, we work with NAFDAC, Bank of Industry. They all come Saturday. So the Bank of Industry will be there. They will tell you, this is what we have available for you. Agricultural Bank, Lagos State, this trust fund that give money to people. They're always there every year. NAFDAC will be there so that you can ask them questions. So that's the practical aspect. Then all the grants that are available in the government agency, Nigerian grants, foreign grants, all those stuff we expose to people because there's so much money in Nigeria. So much that the government is, for instance, now with Bank of Agriculture and Bank of Industry, you can get a single-digit loan for your business. But people don't know. And there's so much money there, nobody's collecting the money because they just believe Nigeria is bad. Everybody just send this wrong narrative that Nigeria is bad. They're not.
You have told us Nigeria is bad.
No, I did not say Nigeria is bad.